To the Labour far left, you're either far left or an enemy, and that's exactly why they're taking revenge on Kate Hoey. You probably remember Kate Hoey as one of the most vocal Labour Leave members of Parliament. She's the Member of Parliament for Vauxhall in London, and she has been since 1989 when she won in a by-election. And the left have had it in for her ever since she appeared on a boat during that Brexit boat parade thing on the Thames, the Battle of the Thames, when she appeared with Nigel Farage on the boat and she started doing the circuit campaigning for people to vote Leave. She was campaigning for Labour voters, traditional Labour voters, to go out and vote for Brexit. And obviously it worked because it was arguably the traditional Labour voters in places like Sunderland that won us that referendum. And now it's time, of course, for the left to get their own back. And now they're attempting to get Kate Hoey deselected in time for the next general election. The Guardian reported on this and they said, Kate Hoey has pledged to fight moves to deselect her after her local Labour Party overwhelmingly passed a vote of no confidence against the strongly pro-Leave MP over her support for the government in key Brexit votes. Hoey, who has represented the pro-Remain South London constituency of Vauxhall since 1989, said she was quite relaxed about the vote and would not let it change the way she acted in Parliament. The motion, passed at a meeting of the Vauxhall Labour Party on Thursday evening, calls for Hoey to lose the Labour whip and for the party's national executive not to allow her to be reselected for the seat. It carries no official force, but local members can seek a so-called trigger ballot that could deselect Hoey. 42 members voted against the MP with 3 abstentions. No one voted in her favour. No one, not one of them, voted in her favour. That tells you exactly what the Labour Party is like these days, because Kate Hoey's from a bygone time. She's an MP from the time when the Labour Party actually represented the interests of the working class. She still represents those people, and I don't agree with her on anything. She is still Labour, let's not forget that, but she still does at least represent the working people in her constituency, and that's why she voted recently to stop us from staying in a customs union post Brexit. So hats off to you, Kate Hoey. But for the left, this is unacceptable, and they're no doubt going to push as hard as they can to get her to step down. Even those 3 that abstained from the vote, they're going to be bullied and bullied and bullied to make sure that they stay on board with getting Kate Hoey out. You know, she's got a majority of over 20,000 in that constituency, and they still want her out. And with a potential snap election round the corner, you never know, it might still happen. Kate Hoey could see herself deselected in time for this next election and out of a job in Parliament for the first time in decades. Maybe it's time for Kate Hoey to leave the Labour Party. Maybe it's time for her to find a party that actually represents the working people, because she seems interested, genuinely interested in doing that, and faces the consequences for doing that. Dissent is important in the political process, especially when the public are being betrayed. So it's refreshing to see somebody standing up for the working class, standing up for popular opinion, standing up for the results of a democratic referendum, and being willing to lose their job for it. If you want to see more from me and the rest of the Rebel team, remember to like and subscribe.